MP's got 32 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Collins, he's checked in for Phoenix. Changes for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Okogie comes in for Durant. And Simmons is subbed in for Devin Booker. Simmons against MP. Pass to Dawkins. Back to MP. And there's the screen. To the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. 11 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Now here's Beal. From deep three-point range. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's San Antonio now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. At the 2 and the 3, it's Booker and Okogie. John Collins out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Simmons in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
And MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Peterson, he's checked in for Russell. Simmons looking around. Got a piece of it. Simmons is doubled. Pass to O'Neal. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
MP staying focused.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And here's Booker. There's the triple. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Suns trail by 13. And he lobs it up top. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
It's Barnes on the wing. Here's MP. Right wing. Pass to Branham. Here's MP. Booker defending from deep. MP. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Now, we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
And so he makes both from the line. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's the pick. MP, the pass to Dawkins. Stolen by Booker. And here's the fast break. Here's Simmons. An easy 2 on the layup. Simmons has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And that's how Simmons is most effective, when he's on attack and early in transition.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. MP with it. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
And really strong at the line since the break.
That one's off. The Suns making a switch here. Nurkic just checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Peterson.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
It's good on the putback.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Pass to Dawkins. Back to MP. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his third foul so far.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for San Antonio. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Booker. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
They're having a hard time with...
Changes for Phoenix. Kevin Durant comes in for John Collins. And it's Beal in for Ben Simmons. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Beal. Inside. And Booker throws it down.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
He's got bunnies. Sohan, a high flyer.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth to take the lead. Rebound by San Antonio.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Wembanyama. This one for 3. The Suns clear it. Beal's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. MP outside. Outside Wembanyama. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Here's Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles. He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more, and doing just that.
Wembanyama, pass to MP. Puts up a 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. MP's got 42 in the game.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Durant. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Just a shot eraser. You never know where Wemby is, but you always know he's around.
Here's Booker on the attack. And Booker with the jam.
There's no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments.
Spurs lead by 4. Here's MP. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Shooting for San Antonio.
The first free throw is good.
MP, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Phoenix with it. Now Durant. Pass to Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Vassell outside from deep. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Durant inside. Harkkinen's there. Durant's shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Suns trail by 6. Left side, Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
And the Spurs shooting at even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. From deep, MP. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, big time moment for MP.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
On the take, Durant. Good on the shot. Durant's got 21.
He is one of the most elite scorers we have seen. You want KD with the ball.
On the wing, MP. Booker defending. MP, the pass to Vassell. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Durant, no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio with it. They've got a 9-point lead, and down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
MP against Booker. MP. And the layup is good. MP's got 54 points.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
MP way outside. Off the mark. So we see the Spurs get the win here. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game. But I do like their chances.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Good game, MP. You earned that one. Way to bring home that W.
Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
AMP, it's your world. We just live in it.
Committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. MP out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. Jovic passes to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. No good from the wing. Rozier against MP. Crosses over, and he lays it up and in.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
On offense, here are the Heat. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Rozier against MP. Rozier the pass to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Jovic. That 3 off the mark. MP outside. 3-pointer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Not a fast start here for the Heat. It's a 5-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one. Hero from long range. Connects from 3-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And that one's good. MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there's some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
On the wing, Hockey. He's guarded by Markkanen. Jovic, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Hero. Outside, Rozier. This one for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. MP finds Vassell. His 3-pointers off the mark. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Adebayo. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Pass to Jovic. On the wing, Rozier. Good ball movement here by the Heat. There's Hero with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Hero's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Heat. San Antonio leading. MP with it. Rozier defending. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset. Not just for himself, but for this team.
The Heat making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. And both free throws good for MP.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Highsmith. Back to Hero. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
The Heat trail by 3. Loads it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there, Bam. Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Vassell finds MP. Driving the lane, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hawkins outside. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. And the Spurs pushing it up now. The 3 from MP. The 3-pointer is right on target. MP's got 12 in the game. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Their defense has been so aggressive. Right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Hero on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Hero from long range. And it's Russell with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, putting on a show with that dunk. MP just attacking the rim.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So Rozier will bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 5. Over MP, and it's Rozier missing.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Rozier. No scoring in this one. Pass to Highsmith. Outside, Hero. Let's go. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Russell sets a screen for MP. The kick out to Barnes. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now Hawkins. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Rozier the pass to Hawkins. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Rozier. 17-foot shot on the way. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Rozier against MP. Russell a screen on Rozier. Pass to MP. Now Russell. Branham the pass to MP. Barnes outside. MP sets the screen for Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Sinks the triple.
And playing match game here as the triple from the other end was hit. Hawkins Jr. says, I'll take him back.
MP with it. Picked up by Rozier.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Adebayo. There's Hero with the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Spurs. Going on an absolute rampage. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back. Alec
Burks is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Suns was superb. He scored 54 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's
he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Joe. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Joe's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
MP finds Sohan. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Rebounded by Joe. The Heat trail by 9. Pass to Burks. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Heisman. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's Joe on the wing. Out to the right wing. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Love with the screen for Burks. Shot clock at 5. Love the pass to Joe. Misses the 3.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better. Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Burks finds Joe. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Burks, the pass to Joe. Now, here's Burks. Still yet to score. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Rolling off the pick, ready to do some damage, Wembanyama.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Burks, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Jovic passes to Joe. Here's Burks. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
The Heat trail by 12. Pass to Highsmith. Here's Love. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Wembanyama, a screen. Floats it up. Nobody's getting that high, but Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Miami. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Spurs making a change here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Spurs. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And check it out, San Antonio. they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Barnes screen on Rozier. Here's MP. Great D that time from Love. The Heat trail by 10. Hero kicks to Love. Love with the screen for Hero. Back to Love. Vassell against Jaquez. Love outside. Lets the three fly. Rebound San Antonio. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Love.
Harrison Barnes in great body control on that possession, just working against the defender.
For San Antonio, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79%.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You've been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Spurs.
They move.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Evan Vassell out there with MP. And it's Markkanen in at the 3.
First team foul.
On defense, Miami. 11-point game. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
I don't know how you're going to defend that MP running the pick and roll like a seasoned veteran.
And here are the Heat now. Jaquez with the ball. Adebayo with the screen on Markkanen. Here's Jaquez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Jaquez.
Now you come into the league as a 22-year-old rookie. Jaquez Jr. excelled from the jump. I mean, tons of collegiate experience, very mature, and I think that's paid off in the early stages here.
Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by the Heat.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother.
And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, D.A. is a two-way threat. Rozier finds Hero. 6 to shoot. Adebayo to screen. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Hero.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Wembanyama, a screen on Rozier. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Air mail special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Here's Jovic. The three-pointer, no good.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
MP outside. Uncovered. Here's Wembanyama. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Miami. Down by 15. Shoots from the high post, and the shot goes in.
The more of those mid-range jumpers Rozier hits, the more the passing lanes will open up for him.
And here's MP for 3. Jaquez with the rebound. Jaquez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Rozier the pass to Jaquez. Missed inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Stolen. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Jovic passes to Rozier. Bangs home the trifecta. Rozier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Poked away, and the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul. The Heat trail by 19. Isaiah Joe is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Beauchamp in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Releases from 15. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Wembanyama, a screen. Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now at the line.
And he makes both free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Well, the interior defense holding nothing back, but MP goes right at it.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for San Antonio, MP.
And both free throws good for MP. The Heat trail by 18. Tipped away. And MP throws it down.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And Miami shooting not great, 40% for the game. Love finds Joe. Love with the screen on MP. No good with the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Vassell wide open. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Vassell's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Love outside. Pass to Joe. To halt the run. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's MP. Rebound by the Heat. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Highsmith. Here's the screen. Here's Joe. Here's Highsmith. Fires the 3. Beauchamp misses.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. From 18 feet away, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 11 rebounds in the game. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And that's now 21 points for Victor Wembanyama. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Joe. Up against Wembanyama. Works for 3. Rebound by Sohan.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Spurs working the ball around now. MP finds Markkanen. Vassell with it. And here is MP. Covered by Joe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple, and the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here's Love from the arc. A rebound by the Spurs.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
MP against Hero. Will it go? Hands it from downtown.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Vassell, the pass to MP. Back to Vassell. Beyond the arc. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hero against MP. Fires at the elbow. Wembanyama with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. A nice shot by MP.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Spurs with some changes. Russell, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Sohan. And Dawkins subbed in for Lauri Markkanen. Jovic passes to Hero. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hero's got 9 points here in the second half.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Here's Hackett. The kick out to Rozier. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Spurs ball. From downtown, it's rebounded by Jovic. And for the Heat, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Pass to Adebayo. Rozier with the ball. And he's covered by Dawkins. Hero from long range. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 4 assists in the game. Now, MP. It's rebounded by Jovic. Dawkins against Jaquez. Pass to Jovic. Outside Rozier. Here's Jovic. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Russell's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in, and if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Spurs making a switch here. Porter's checked in, and the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Rozier. Launches it. And it's Russell with the rebound. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here's MP. Barnes passes to MP. On the wing, Porter. MP dishes to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
great win tonight, MP.
How's your dog doing?
He's good. He's just got out of that puppy stage, so it's nice to have him be a little more chill around the house.
Yeah, I remember my dog was at that stage. The subject line of the email was triple decker PB&J. Holy 12?